If you've ever dreamed of starting your own business or you have one, you just need a little help boosting your brand, don't move. You want to see this next story. We're going to introduce you to an entrepreneur who's using his success to help others around the country.
You just don't know what you don't know. And everyone involved in this project is truly passionate about helping each other level up.
All right, so right now you are looking at a national tour that went down last year, the Build Your Own Brand Tour. And the mind behind it all, you have an awesome team too, is Andrew Wen. You started your own marketing agency years ago. You're super successful, and now you just do so much for other people. And a lot of people really admire that, so that's awesome. Thanks for joining us.
I really appreciate it. Thank you for having me.
So before we dive into the details, you have this awesome event coming up Memorial Day weekend, but a lot of people are really inspired by your story. Fresh out of college, you landed a job in corporate America. It was good paying, it was full-time, but you left it at 23 years old to launch the O Agency, your own marketing agency. How did you know the time was right, and how did you feel when you did it?
Yeah, no, it's a great question. I think that for most people, just like most people who graduate college or in their 20s and 30s, they have this dream or this desire to pursue their passion, create a business, and all that good stuff. I had that idea also, but I think what's more important is I had the action and the execution to back it up, right? And so I didn't really fall in love with the idea of it, and more so I just fell in love with trying things and pursuing what I thought would work out. And every single day of my life, it's been I hope it works. But if it doesn't, I'm prepared for whatever scenario with it. I think one of the things that people talk about a lot in entrepreneurship is a lot of people think that entrepreneurship is very risky. But I think that you can argue that the best entrepreneurs in the world are the ones who are able to minimize the risk, right? So it looks risky to the rest of the world without knowing that I'm here working 20 hours a day, behind closed doors, doing all these things, building the iceberg, that's below the kind of eye level, and doing that. And so I've been working really hard.
We know, and tell us the biggest lesson that you've learned thus far. I mean, you've come a long
Sure,
way.
I think there's millions of lessons that have been learned, but I think the biggest thing on a higher level, on a macro level, that I go around and preach a lot nowadays is appreciate everything, expect nothing. Right, and I think that's something that I think you only get to that point once you've failed so many times, once you've had so many no's or so many disappointments, and I think that so many people fall in love again with the idea of things and not the reality of things. And so when you appreciate everything in life, you move every day with so much gratitude and passion, and at the same time, when things don't work out, you're just like forget it. That's the clean version of saying that.
That's
and
a
great
mindset to have for sure. Now your company, clients range from Fortune 500 companies to professional athletes. You've come a long way, but like we saw in that video, you took a tour to help other people. You have workshops, free consultations. How does it feel to give back? And then we're going to jump into that retreat.
I honestly absolutely feel like I don't deserve to be here. Right, which is why I continue to work so hard every single day. Which is why I think that to be honest, it just comes down to grace, and the ability to just wake up every day and to be alive. So many things that have happened that could or could not have worked out the way it did, and it's such a blessing. And so for me, I want to be able to continue giving back, pouring into people, sharing all the skills and tools and knowledge that we've gained over the time.
And that's what we saw on that tour. So this retreat going down Memorial Day weekend, the Build Your Own Brand retreat at the Omni Shoreham Hotel. What can people expect?
Absolutely. So what we're creating is a platform, offline and online, that provides people what I believe, or what our team believes, is the #1 asset that you can build in today's world. And that's your brand, or that's the ability to brand, right? And so even specifically, we're focusing on a market, and that includes a very diverse women, minorities, and all that good stuff.
And you have workshops, you have speakers. There's even opportunities for personal development and personal networking at this retreat that's going to happen. Big announcement that you waited to announce until today. You have a celebrity keynote speaker, and tell us who it's going to be.
Awesome. So if you're a fan of the show Insecure on HBO, we have Yvonne Orji coming out as one of our main keynotes coming, and much
Molly.
more. Yes, and much more announcements coming soon too. Also.
Well, we are so looking forward to this. We really appreciate you for coming in to drop a little knowledge. You've inspired just people all across the country. Really follow his social media, Brand with Drew.
Brand with Drew.
And just keep up with everything that's going on. Now, this retreat you are going to have to register for. Again, it's going to be Memorial Day weekend. It's going to be at the Omni Shoreham Hotel. That's May 26th to the 27th. And we're going to get all that information up online for you. So thanks so much again for coming in. And if you're interested, be sure to check it out.
Thank you so much.
All righty.